Rachel Parker was never the kind to be charmed by football stars. On the contrary, her career as a sports journalist was built on sharp analysis and fearless truth-telling. She never sugarcoated her critiques, and Logan Wright was her favorite target. The New York Strikers' star striker was undeniably talented, but his ego was unbearable. He was always making headlines, whether for his breathtaking goals or for his scandalous parties. To Rachel, Logan was the typical spoiled genius, convinced he could have everything and everyone at his feet. But maybe, this time, he had met someone who wouldn't fall so easily. The stadium was still buzzing with energy when Rachel stepped into the press room, ready for the post-game interview. She adjusted her recorder, picked up her notepad, and waited. When Logan finally walked in, cameras immediately turned toward him. With damp hair, a tight jersey sculpting his muscles, and that cocky smirk on his lips, he looked every bit like a man who knew the effect he had. But Rachel wasn't easily impressed. Right, another match without a goal. Do you think your off-field reputation is starting to affect your performance? Her voice was cold, precise, and cutting. The room went silent. The other journalists exchanged glances, waiting for Logan's reaction. But instead of getting angry, he simply tilted his head, a dangerous glint in his eyes. "Why so obsessed with me, Parker? You never miss a chance to talk about me." His voice was laced with irony. "I'm just doing my job. It's not my fault you keep giving me so much material." Logan chuckled, a deep, rough sound filled with something that made Rachel shiver. "You know what I think? That you want a lot more than just criticizing me." Her breath hitched for just a second, but she quickly recovered. "Don't mistake me for your fans, right? I would never fall for your game." He smirked, his dark eyes gleaming with silent challenge. "We'll see." Rachel didn't expect to run into him again so soon, but when she stepped into the upscale bar for a sports event the following week, Logan was there. And worse, he was waiting for her. He approached her slowly, holding a glass of whiskey, his dress shirt unbuttoned at the collar. "Surprised to see you here, Parker? I'm a sports journalist. It's my job." "Is it just a job, though?" She narrowed her eyes. "What do you want, right?" He leaned in, his lips dangerously close to her ear. "I want to see how long you can resist me." The warmth of his breath against her skin made Rachel lose control for just a second. She stepped back, but he caught her wrist, firm, but not enough to hurt her. Just enough to make it clear that he had no intention of backing down. "You think you can seduce me and silence my critiques?"
No.
"I think I can seduce you and make you regret every single one of them." She swallowed hard. The game was on.